Into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. What's going on? What's going on? As one Crookshank here, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, former Division One college football player and current five-time, actually soon to be six-time published author and educator. What a founder of Move Swiftly Sports Marketing. What we do is take the innovative teamwork lessons that you learn on the football field and align them with business owners and business teams, so they have a team that moves very much like a championship high school or youth football team. One of the things that I do that I pride myself on doing that I've really, really genuinely enjoyed over the past couple of months or so since football season has ended is this thing called Film Session Saturday. A lot of my work and my content, actually, I'll just show you here, comes from my experience as a Division One college football player. See right there, transferring D1 as of now. It's my latest book. I'm not sure when you'd be listening to this, but I am working on book number 6, and that would obviously be the latest one. But one of the things I do and what I decided to do was something called Film Session Saturday, because I do have a goal of becoming a play-by-play announcer, especially for college football games. And, hey, got to put your resume out there, got to show you actually can do the job and are willing to do it and break down the game fully. So both of these, the reason I'm doing this are kind of one of the stipulations, one of the things outside of, so I don't let this shirt fool you, by the way. I am a huge, like a psychotic, insane Michigan Wolverines fan. So I'm kind of in the mindset of I'm going to do, like I wanted to do the games. When it comes to the games I chose, right? I wanted to do it just off playoff teams, right? I just wanted to focus on the teams that made the playoffs, all right? But I may have I'm definitely going to have to do the Michigan-Ohio State game before, we get to the start of the fall of 2025. But also seeing that Cam Ward went number 1 overall, I think I'm going to break down some of his games and all the side. I'm not doing no more Colorado. So I'm done. I'm done talking about Colorado. Every time I talk about Colorado, I get absolutely, I get inundated with a bunch of prime sexuals who think that he invented Black fatherhood and shit like that. So anyway, I'm had enough of Colorado for a lifetime. So, but yeah, we're going to be breaking down the Notre Dame versus Georgia game. And just so we're clear, again, I own it. I'm going to own it. You can go back and watch my videos. I do videos every day. It's called the Daily Move Swiftly Thought. And before the playoffs started, I put it out there and I picked the team that I picked to win it all, to win the championship, was the Georgia Bulldogs. So because I own that, right? I owned it and I said it. I said, hey, I got to go and break down. I got to break, because there was no way that I expected them to lose to Notre Dame. I did not expect them to lose to the damn Notre Dame Fighting Irish in the playoffs. And SEC Georgia Bulldogs. We talk about the Bulldogs losing to the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. I didn't see that coming. So this game had to make the list, had to make the schedule. We've seen both of these teams on multiple occasions. I broke down, if you go back and look at the videos on this channel, I broke down the Georgia versus Alabama game, and then I broke down the Georgia versus Texas game, the first one that they did win. They also beat them in the SEC championship, and I broke down the Notre Dame versus Indiana game. So I've seen both of these teams before. It's on this very channel. Just look through the channel, and we gonna break them down now. We're gonna break it down at the Sugar Bowl, the All-State Sugar Bowl. Old school stuff, man. Old school stuff. All right, so let's get right into it. And for those of you who don't know, I just pretty much just do the highlights. The All-State Sugar Bowl. All right. It's in Atlanta too. No, this is New Orleans. The All-State Sugar Bowl is in New Orleans. The Superdome. Yep. Irish versus the Bulldogs. That's what I'm saying. I thought that Georgia was easily going to run away with this one, but obviously things change. So let's break it all down and the highlights and all that stuff. All right. Oof, look at that. They're coming out. And Carson Beck. Yeah, Carson Beck, he was injured. So they have to go with their backup, not making an excuse, because again, I figured SEC football was going to dominate, and Notre Dame didn't stand a chance. But coming out already, you got trips. Looks like safety's coming down. Looks like it's cover one. Let's see what's in there. There's a blitz coming here. And then he backs out of it. All right, so they're doing a lot of window dressing here. So they only rush 4, and then this guy's here. All right. Decent protection. Got to get rid of it, man. Now you could tell it's a backup quarterback. You could tell he's a backup because here it is. For the most part, the protection isn't bad. He sort of steps up and then he gets spooked a little bit, but at this point, just throw it away. Just throw it away. Just throw it away now. You can't take a sack here. Just throw it away. It's not there. You're outside the pocket and he does it too late and it ends up being, we tried to throw it away. Here we go. Let's look at the steps. Whoop, right here. Do you see it? This right here. Hey, why do I tell you young linemen to pick up boxing? Why do I tell you guys to make sure your footwork and you're developing your footwork? Look at this center's foot. Look at it. Look at it. He loses his base. Watch it. See it? He's not in position. Look at this foot. You see, everyone else has a solid base. He's off right here, and it opens up a hole right here. You cannot do it. If you're going to go help, your base has to be solid. Look at this leg. He's not in position. It's small, and then he opens it up. He opens it up. That's where the pressure started. Yep, feet together. He's off balance. And then there's a hole right there. That's where the pressure started. And that forces him to come out the pocket and bang. Gunnar Stockton, I think, was the quarterback's name. Here we go. They're only rushing 4. And great pressure. Let's see what that right tackle did. You got to do a better job with the right tackle. Yep. See, no steps, not square enough. Just kind of being too soft. Oof. We have seen this. All right, we have seen this when we saw them against Alabama and we saw them against Texas. This right here is a play that you just got to know what's going to happen. Back shoulder. That's why you got to be in that trail position. I know it's a tough one, but he 86 is he does it quite a bit. I think it's a Bell. Back shoulder, yep, and you just got to be aware of it. And he stepped out of him. What are we gonna get? Guys coming, climbing, boom. It's a run, man on a man. First down. Power formation. Again, you have a backup quarterback, so they probably tried to keep the strategy is probably to keep it on the ground as much as they can. God. Timed it perfectly. This guy did. Blew the whole thing up right here. The blitz was timed perfectly. You just got to see. Now, this is something that you got to know. You got to kind of feel as a quarterback. got to switch up the snap count. He's not thinking. He knows the snap count. There's something that he knows directly. He's not looking at the ball. Okay, you see this guy coming like that. It's 3rd and 2. There's nothing wrong with just being a little patient. All right, as a QB, being a little patient and taking a picture. All right, but you snap it. It's the play just feels very rushed. It feels very rushed here. And Georgia, you have the ball at 3rd and 2. You get an opportunity to at least put some points on the board. This is not okay. This is not okay at all. Not okay at all. He's not thinking. He's coming. Boom. You see that? He's there. Right there. Boom. Blows up the whole play. Perfect form tackle. Good job. We got trips. There we go. End up only rushing 3 because this guy green dog the running back. Good job there. And then you had not a bad job by the quarterback getting something. So the defense did a great job here. I thought the defense did a great job here overall because look, they only rushed 3. This backer does a great job picking up. Let's see, it's 3rd and 11. So obviously you want to keep everything in front of you. He does a great job picking this guy up. And if the quarterback tries to scramble out, you had this backer spying him and everybody else was covered underneath. So the quarterback, he just took what he can get. Boom, move on. 3rd and 11, go punt the ball. Pass all the way. Not bad for a backup. Not bad for a backup at all. Not bad at all. All right. Boom. Great protection. Patted the ball a little bit, but he got it out there. Hit him in stride. Good job. All right. Hit him in stride. This is why I'm telling you, I swear I picked Georgia to win it all this year, but I could not believe they ended up losing this game. Let's see how he plays here. You got. Let's go back here. It's all footwork. Flat-footed right there. You see it? He's flat-footed. He's flat-footed. He's not light on his feet. And just late reacting. Yeah, he just was flat-footed. At the point of contact, I don't think his feet were active enough. His feet just weren't active enough at the point of contact. So if you got a guy coming at you, you got the receiver coming at you, right? You got to be very active. So he's coming at you. Your feet got to be active. Boom, 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 waiting. So if he gets here, you're able to react. You just wasn't very active with his feet in this situation. You see, it's kind of right. It wasn't active. A little bit flat-footed, and at this level, that'll cost you big. It'll cost you big. Because these are, obviously the best players in the country. He thinks it's damn roughing the passer these days. What? Play the game, ref. Jesus. What? What's the problem? Well, they probably got a sideline warning or something like that. Oh, wait. Yeah, I think that's what happened. Yeah, the guy hit the All right, man. Keep control of your sidelines, guys. Keep control of your sidelines. End up settling for a field goal. This is run all the way. What are we seeing? We say it every single Saturday, folks. Every single Saturday, we're seeing the same thing. Here's that guard coming around. It's just straight power football now. Quarterback draw, Riley Leonard. Hey, man. Hey, he played his behind. He had one hell of a playoffs, man. He had one hell of a playoffs run. I will give him that. Great execution. This is just old school football, old school power football. Got the guard to counter, got the guard pulling here. Boom. He finds the opening. This running back pretty much becomes a lead blocker, and then he finds that opening hole, and he's up out of there. That's just old school football right there. That's football. That's football. That's football. That's football. Man, that's football. Perfect. That's that old school trap. Old school trap, baby. Boom, boom. Go. Boom, boom, boom. Well covered. Well covered defensively. Really well covered defensively. Paid attention. You see this. This is it. See something coming up, reads it, retraces. Defensive ends. He retraces here. All right. He doesn't just stop. When the ball's thrown, he does not just stop. He keeps going, goes and gets a piece of the tackle. Great play by 94, or is it 84? 94. Good job. Good execution there. What was that? 2nd and 19. Notre Dame, you can't give up a first down. Second. See, these things drive defensive coordinators crazy. 2nd and 19. You can't give up a first down. 2nd and 19. Good grief. Got to put your hands on him. Got to get a little more physical with him, number 8. Got to. Got to. Look how high this guy is. Look how high he is. See how high he is? I mean, it just isn't blocked well at all. I mean, it's not blocked well. Boom, he's in. You got to be lower. I mean, Georgia's O line on that play just kind of wet the bed there. There had to be some miscommunication. Just had to be. There he is again. There go that man again. Just taking what the defense gives them. That's how, to me, that's how they made it to the championship. Just taking what the defense gave you. That's what he was doing really well. He did really well. Get through this out. We got about 10 more minutes, and then we'll cut it. Ho, 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 oh, daddy. Let's look at what that left guard did. He just broke the game. He squatted a little bit. He got flat-footed. Both of them, actually. Both the tackles. Look at both the tackles right now. If he doesn't get there, this guy's going to get there. Both of the Georgia tackles really got a problem here. All right. Really wet the bed. If you look at it, it looks like that this one got flat-footed, and so did this one. Just flat. Yep, he did. That's it. That's exactly what happened. If you look at their feet, it's all footwork, folks. All footwork. Young offensive lineman. Boop. He just flat-footed both of them. Both of them would have got there. Both of them. So one stripped him. The other one picked up the fumble. So both the tackles on Georgia really got a problem. All right, let's watch it here. Look at the fleet. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Can you block anybody? And that's both of them. That's both of them. It's to say it all the time. You should be square. Kicks that you should be square. And it's not. It's flat-footed. He's flat-footed. He's flat-footed and hand placement. Hand placement. Hand placement is not there. What do I tell you to do? Matter of fact, I'll show you right here. I have it set up. Let me show you. I'm gonna show y'all some. I'm gonna show you guys something real quick so you get a clear idea. See that? Latest book. Make Your Move. Available on makeyourmove.com. Young linemen. Look at that. You see the similarities? You see the similarities, all right? Okay. Now, when you look at this play, watch his hand placement. Watch. Missed it. Hands. Where's the hands? He moves his hands. He moves his hands. He moves his hands, and boom. Look at what he gives up. Hey, man. Been there. Done that. Know it. Seen it. All right. I've seen it. Seen it. You got to make sure you're training for what you got to make sure you're doing something in your training that's going to make you a better player. It's important, folks. Got the motion downhill. All right. Good job. Great play call here. What we got? 1st and 10. You're expected run probably. And they fake it and they capitalize. They capitalize off the turnover. And it was set up by what? Set up by a strip sack. That's why you see teams drafting the defensive linemen that they draft. That's why. He's looking in the backfield. We got about 5 more minutes in. Oh yeah, he returned this, right? He returned. He took it back. He took it to the rack. 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 He's out of it. He took it to the rack. Yeah. All right. So let's break this down. Let's break this all down because I'm more of the guy that can talk about the game from a concept standpoint and tell you why, even though Georgia came into this game heavily favored to win. And for the most part, as you can see, seems like the more talented team, the more explosive team. It's the big plays. It's the sacks, right? It's the fumbles, the turnovers, and the big play on special teams that I don't think that they were able to come back from. And I watched this game live. I remember seeing that. I don't think they were able to come back from a damn kickoff return. All right. He took it to the rack. Dive, arm tackles. This is huge. This was huge. All right. Gotta come to bounds. Gotta come to bounds. He doesn't. Now, this right here is just unacceptable. Look at the position he's in. Come on. Now, I understand you're coming, Phil, but you have got to break down. You're in no position to make a tackle right now. You're in no position right here to make a tackle. This guy, look at his feet. He's slipping. He's already on the ground. And one move, my man's out of there. Try to arm tackle him. This is well executed, well blocked. And he went home. 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 Should have finished with that track finish like my man D'Anthony Thomas. You remember when we did that a couple of years ago with Oregon? Yeah, let's actually get a better view of it here. Not square, not coming to bounce, get low and its feet's crossed. And just soft, man. Just in general, soft. It's not going to get it done. Not going to get done that level. To the house. To the house. Doing some homework. Doing some homework. Let's go do some homework. All right. Now, all right. So now look at the score, right? We have a team that came in heavily favored, but now all of a sudden you find yourself down 20-3. And what in my opinion made them better was their or what they wanted to do to Notre Dame was take the game and kind of shorten it a little bit, control the run game, control the game on the ground, and make your plays based on what's happening on the ground and use the run to open up the pass because you have a backup quarterback. Understand, Gunnar Stockton was their backup quarterback. So putting him in a position now where he's got to come back from a 20-3 lead and you got to put the ball through the air, that's not playing to Georgia's strengths. Notre Dame did a good job in getting them out of what they want to do. But still, obviously, the kid isn't bad. No, I thought he, for the most part, did an all right job. It's, again, all right job. Good job of. I mean, he's not a bad player. I think he's a good player. Look at how he avoids the pressure here. Again, it's not blocked well. He was under pressure all day. He gets away from this and gets it to the guy that gets it here. It looks like it's set up to be some sort of a screen anyway. So for the most part, again, first down. He didn't do. I don't buy into Gunnar Stockton not doing a good job. I thought he did a pretty good job. Protection, good job. Good find. Good. Yep, very good. And they needed it. They needed it fast. Was that the one that gave up the damn kick return? 32. Yeah, that was the one that gave up the kick return. Almost dropped that one. Thank God for his sake he caught it. Let's see here. We got blocking and tackling. You hear me say it every week, folks. You get some momentum. Think about it. All right, I'll make this the last play. You finally get some momentum and you're trying to get a comeback. You're only down 10, and then it's blocking and tackling that allows Notre Dame to extend drives and extend plays and make it so you keep their offense off the field and they can keep their lead. This is just simple, basic, well blocked, a good solid run play. Boom, man on a man. Look at the line of scrimmage move. Look at what this linebacker is not seeing the play at all. He just dives into it. Running back makes a great cut. There's no second level. There's no second level, folks. There's absolutely no second level. Where's the second level? None. And that's what makes it so he gets the first down. All right. All right, well, we'll cut it there. We'll cut it there. Again, I'll finish where we at. We are at 9 minutes, 46 seconds into a 16-minute, 48 seconds video. If you are interested, make sure you tap in with me, makeitmove.com. That's MakeYamove.com. If you're interested in employee development workshops, or if you're interested in having me come and speak to your staff or do a keynote or do anything that's in the public speaking world, just tap into that website right there. As one Crookshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker. Check it out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.